I don't know. What are you gonna
This
do,
is a nightmare.
Mariette?
It's not right. It's not fair.
What happened?
What's wrong?
Oh my, you're... So it's true. A Pathfinder has found us. There's hope at last. Maybe you could help. You're impartial. This whole thing has gotten so political. My husband, he's locked up and slated for exile for a crime he didn't commit.
What?
Exile, huh? Guess it wasn't for having a hand in the cookie jar.
They say it's murder. They're calling
Murder?
him the first murder in Andromeda, but the dead man was his friend. He wouldn't have. There are witnesses and evidence, but it's all circumstantial. At worst, it was an accident. His name is Nilken Rensis. He could give you the details if you were willing to speak with him. Please.
Okay.
I'd be happy to.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure the jailer will allow you a visit. Please, tell Nilken I love him.
Disembarkation procedures for Hyperion are on hold. Please await further instructions.
Hey, Liam. What's going on? Her hair is really yellow.
Pathfinder, no time for our beer yet. This place is a mess. Security is... let's call it strained.
I can believe it. Nexus is running on empty.
Not just that. A lot of the exiles were security. Everyone was trained and armed for Frontier.
Oh.
We know Cat are dangerous, and now we have to worry about our people too. No idea where they went, but they left mad.
They were frustrated. If they just wanted to kill, they could have fought to the last here.
Apparently we're the big hope for everyone. Not the Hyperion showing. Just us. I'm with you. It's just... a lot.
As long as the Nexus is here, as long as we're here, we have a job to do.
Double down crisis mode. I can do that. We can do that. Ready and willing, Pathfinder.
I really like Liam. I did do a poll on Twitter, my Twitter account, about who I should romance. And
You'd be surprised.
even though everyone has picked Jal, which we haven't met him yet, I'm really leaning towards Liam. He's really sweet and funny. I'll stay true to the Twitter poll result, but I'm like, Liam, I see you.
What if they store oxygen in porous tissue, like Quiro's rockfish?
What?
I still reckon they had breather gear stowed in that armor.
Perhaps both. Life is infinitely adaptable, as our expedition proves.
Oh, these are scientists. Can I talk to you, sir? Sir?
You must
Hello?
be the Pathfinder. Wonderful.
I am.
You and your Sam are exactly what we need.
Yeah?
Thanks, Mr.
Professor Herrick, my colleagues and I will work with your Sam and the data you gather to solve Andromeda's scientific mysteries.
I'm sorry. The Turian's little hat. I love it. The Turian's little hat. Oh.
I'm usually out in the field, but I wouldn't mind talking shop, or lab, you know.
You are always welcome.
Not that we've had
Cool.
much to study, with everyone cooped up for 14 months.
But your data on the Scourge flows like poetry. Now we can better advise on repairing the damage it caused.
And maybe Addison will give us a real workspace. Who can think with all this racket?
Whoa, she...
All personnel, be aware of any
she, like, zipped over here.
Pathfinder, we've had some trouble.
Anything I can help with?
Perhaps. I discharged an away team to get readings from a section of the Scourge that was behaving anomalously. They haven't reported in for some time, and sensors can't locate their shuttle. I sent them out there. Good, dedicated people. I fear what might have happened to them.
Don't give up hope. When I'm out there, I'll see if I can find them.
Their friends and family will want to know what's happened, and I need to know.
Alright. What about you?
Pathfinder, those bioscans are superb. Could you gather more for our comparative conservation effort?
Sure.
What conservation effort?
Ah, my thesis is on the console there. Broad strokes, we're comparing and preserving organisms from both galaxies. If you donate more bioscans and samples to the catalog, I can get you a finder's fee. Tempted?
Heck yeah. Finder's fee.
Hi, Pathfinder. Want to hit some rocks for science?
Try and stop me.
Absolutely. What do you need?
Sam and I used your scans and made a VI for geophysics surveys. Beta builds on the console there. Test it out in the field, and I'll wrangle you a consultant's bonus from Director Addison. How's that sound?
Cool. Just side quest to get money. Alright. Final proposal, Professor N. Herrick et al. Since we are, by definition, an invasive species in Andromeda, our inevitable footprint must be laid carefully, and we must preserve anything we replace. The Heleus Cluster presents an unexpected challenge. We arrived with seed archives and DNA banks to ensure preservation of the biodiversity of the Milky Way. But this cluster is scarred by the Scourge, and its unique flora and fauna are threatened by its turbulence. That, too, requires conservation. Alright? Geophysics, whatever, beta build. Okay, sure. Whatever that is, yes.
Are on hold. Please await further instructions.
Cool.
Tempest crew should report to the docking area at once.
Security footage. Whoa! What happened first? To Krandos from Tan. Gandros, as you're aware, there are mutiny above the Nexus during your absence. Events escalated quickly, but we believe it began with a fire in hydroponics and theft in the armory. Motivations for the uprising vary. Mob mentality was certainly a factor, but for the leaders, including your predecessor, former security director Salone Kelly, it was a conscious betrayal. There have been functory, sorry, I don't know how to say that, attempts to catalog and address the damage caused by Salone's people during the uprising. Supplies, stolen, equipment broken, things of that nature. But I was hoping the militia could step in, draw up an official report. It's imperative we know what we are working with if we are going to survive. Tan. Damage control. Director Tan, I need my people focused on defending the station, not taking inventory. If you really need militia oversight, I'll get Sergeant Nels to look at it. That said, it was my understanding that Exiles were more Calix's people than Salone's. Isn't he the one who started the mutiny? Calix? Calix Corvinus may have started, but Salone made her allegiance clear. I know she held you in high regard, but I hope you can be impartial when it comes to this task. Salone Kelly's not who I thought she was. There won't be a problem. Aw. Good, then you won't object to sending a small and discreet reconnaissance team to find out where Salone and the Exiles might have gone. When we do get colonial efforts up and running, I don't want any surprises. Forward report from Recon Team 232. Trails cold found what looked like abandoned camps in the Pfefferer system, but none with living inhabitants, only graveyards. The conspirator Iridia was among the dead, but not Salone Kelly. Ooh. Little secret lore right there. Okay, we got lots to do. What's over here? Arms merchant.
Please be advised that Hyperion docking procedures
Weapons and
are
stuff.
now complete.
I got you covered. Use the console to take a look through what I got. It'd be a lot easier if I weren't missing half my stock.
What's with these prices?
Ouch. Why am I paying for these?
Half the supplies are inaccessible, what with how we crash landed and all. And I have to trade with the crooks out there for the rest, so...
Alright, we're gonna look at guns and stuff later. Hello.
Help you?
Pathfinder Ryder, here to see Nilk and Rensis.
Ah, our murderer. Wife's here all the time. Guess she told you her sob story. Milken, you're moving up in the world. There's a Pathfinder wanted to chat with you.
Hello.
The
Pathfinder, huh? They called in the big guns to exile Andromeda's first murderer.
Your wife's all broken up over this. She says you didn't do it, and that she loves you.
She's a wonderful person. At this point, it's too late. They found me guilty.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
I was part of the futile effort to set up a colony on Eos. We were on our last
Okay.
legs, overrun by hostiles, our leader dead. The security chief, Reynolds, my friend, he refused to call for evacuation. I argued with him. Everyone saw.
Okay.
Last I checked, getting into a spat wasn't against the law.
There's more. He ordered us to regroup and counterattack. We were moving through a sandstorm. I saw movement, thought it was the Ket, and I guess I panicked and fired. A witness saw the chief's chest explode.
Sounds like an accident.
That's what I told them, but I was enraged when we argued. There's a recording. It's ugly. Everyone's certain I did it on purpose so we could evacuate. Only my word otherwise.
Don't throw in the towel yet. I'll review the evidence. Maybe I can find something that'll help.
That would be great. You're a Pathfinder. I'm sure Kandros would give you access. Maybe there's still hope.
Okay. I mean, it could have been anyone that shot him, right? It didn't have to be him. He might not have shot him. Do we have, like, guns, bullet thing, whatever? Not that. Not this. No.
No news on the Turian Ark yet? Or is this militia business?
This is murder case
I
business.
spoke with Nilken Rensis, the man found guilty of the murder on Eos.
Yes, our first murder here in Andromeda. I wish it had been our last. When the colony attempts failed, it didn't help spirits that a high-ranking officer was killed by one of our own. The mutiny here on Nexus was probably inevitable, but this acted as a spark.
Doesn't seem right to put all that on him.
Of course it isn't, but that's the perception. Despite the lack of physical evidence, everything added up. His only defense was, trust me, I didn't mean to do it.
And you assume he's lying.
What's a lie to a murderer? Look, knock yourself out. A key witness, Cassidy Shaw, works in operations. Go ahead and talk to her. And there's a recording of the perpetrator threatening the victim. I'll let you cue it up on the console there. As far as I'm concerned, this case is closed.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
You and me
Well,
both,
thanks
Pathfinder.
anyway, buddy. Thanks for letting me do all this. Alright, let's play back the recording. Surely it's not that bad, right?
The Nexus versus Colonist Nilken, Evidence 7A.
Hiram! Hiram! They've seized the compound! Call for evacuation!
We're not giving up, Nilken. We're taking it back.
No! I'm not letting your ego get us killed! Even if I have to...
No! Get him off me! Get him off me!
All personnel, be aware of any suspicious
Alright, so he, like, wrestled with him. Doesn't mean he shot him. Alright, how do I... Where's Sam Node? Oh wow, okay. So we need to go up. Oh, the girl with the pretty hair. Hello, ma'am.
Cassidy Shaw? I'm Sarah Ryder. I'm looking into the Nilken murder case.
Oh man, I thought that was over with. Have you heard the audio recording of their fight?
Yes.
Yes.
I helped pull him off Chief Reynolds. You could see it in his eyes. He was gonna kill him. Then in the sandstorm, I had a pretty clear view of the chief. He looked right at Nilken and shouted no. Then his chest burst open. I'll never forget it. The look on his face was pure shock.
Were there cat
Did
there?
you see any Ket in the vicinity?
Nilken said so, but not that I could see. Still, the sandstorm was severe. Visibility wasn't great.
Did Nilkin seem remorseful?
I lost sight of Nilkin in the turmoil. When we found him, he seemed in shock. He couldn't speak. He looked nauseated. Could have been guilt. The reality of the act sinking in.
If they'd fought and Nilkin threatened to kill him, why was Reynolds surprised?
Fronts fight, say things they don't mean, maybe even hurt each other. But you don't expect your best friend to shoot you. To me, that's the saddest part. The Chief's heart was broken right before it exploded.
Reynolds was leading you back to retake the compound. Did you agree with that?
It wasn't my place to agree or disagree. He was ranking officer. In retrospect, it is ironic. If he hadn't been killed, we all probably would have died.
Huh.
I appreciate the information.
Of course. It kills me we had to leave him behind. He deserved a proper funeral.
You left the
So
body?
the body was never examined? Important piece of a murder investigation.
Tian wouldn't allow a mission to go back for him. Said it was too dangerous.
What? Y'all didn't even inspect the... This man is not being the murderer because they didn't inspect the fucking body for, like... I don't know, like shell casing? What do we use here? I guess we'll go to his body, maybe? Talk to Tan about it?
Something I can help you with?
The Nilkin murder charge.
I'm looking into the Nilkin-Rensis murder charge.
And?
I want to go to Eos and retrieve Chief Reynolds' body.
That isn't usually Pathfinder business.
First murder in Andromeda, and I'm impartial. Figured you'd want to get it right.
Settling an outpost comes first. But I suppose I have no objections. Physical evidence will only bolster the case.
The more certain we can be, the better.
All right, but let's keep it quiet. I don't want people thinking we're reopening the case. I hope anything you find reaffirms what's been done, but if it sheds a different light, we'll deal with it. We'll send the coordinates of the murder scene. Good luck.
Alright, thanks.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
Perfect.
Of course.
So when we go to Eos, now we can do that. Wait, didn't we also level up? Oh gosh. "13 seconds. Oh. It looks like we can only have 3 skills or something. That's what it looks like. At once. Sorry, Commando. Wow. I guess we can also do this, the station sabotage. There's actually one right here, apparently.
Tempest crew should report to the docking area at once.
Pathfinder, to cover their tracks, the saboteur is overloading power to this panel from another junction relay.
Ah.
You can scan and trace the connective wiring to locate the surrogate panel.
It's upstairs.
Disembarkation procedures for Hyperion are on hold. Please
At least I
await
think it
further
is.
instructions.
Scanning power junction relays. This panel is malfunctioning. Without more data, I cannot determine if this is a normal malfunction or sabotage.
I'll just disable power to the panel until Raj can check it out.
Alright, wasn't there like one nearby? Over there.
Please be advised that Hyperion docking procedures are
Bro, why is someone after Raj, man? Like, what has he done?
Scan and trace the wiring to locate the panel that the saboteur used.
Excuse me, Cash. I'm just coming in here briefly. No? Not in here?
Please await further instructions.
Oh, it's right here. Duh.
Scanning. This panel has been tampered with.
Really?
Send the data to Raj.
Yes, Pathfinder.
Alright, one more site.
You're in
Oh.
the forest? What district?
Moss. Bradbury Landing near the Green Band. Didn't last.
Not a fit? Good you got out before screwing up then.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
This one's already, like, exploded.
Pathfinder, I received the data from Sam. It really is sabotage.
Ooh.
Any idea as to who it might be?
Yeah. All these panels were worked on by Zara.
Zara.
I just can't believe it.
Security video logs confirm that Zara Kellis worked on these panels, as well as the one Raj Patil encountered.
Well,
Why?
shit. Any idea where she is now?
Kellis is currently working on a panel on the Hyperion main deck.
Why? Why is she doing this?
Tempest crew should report to the docking area.
Oh no, it's down. Let's talk to Cora first.
All personnel.
Hey there.
Aware of any suspicious
You okay?
activity. Security
Those guys really grilled you. And Addison. First Pathfinder they've seen in over a year. All she can do is question your competence?
Which one was Addison? uh,
Yeah, meeting Addison was interesting.
She doesn't know you. I do. And you're doing fine.
Aw, thanks,
I
Cora.
appreciate it.
I worked out logistics with Director Tan.
That's really nice of
They're giving
her.
us a ship and crew. He said their best is taking care of it.
I still need to head back to the Ark and check in with Sam.
Sounds good. While you're there, maybe see how your brother's doing.
Oh, yeah. Is there any more quests before we leave on the tram? Here? That's what I'm out and about. These are completed missions. Okay. No, I guess we're good here.
procedures for Hyperion are on hold.
We will continue on.
Instructions.
Alright, looks like a lot of things have been moved. Zara? Is that her?
What's the latest about waking people up? We're in a holding pattern. Word is that the Nexus doesn't have enough room.
But they've been here for like a year, haven't they?
Yeah, I guess it didn't go so well.
This is the captain. Stasis revival team should hold and await further
Zara.
Zara Kellis,
Yes?
I have evidence you've been sabotaging the Nexus.
What? No, I'd never... I've been looking into this myself. I have the scans to prove it.
Oh?
Here. I'll transfer the scans I took to your Omni tool.
Funny. Raj was investigating the same thing, and it led us to you.
My scans point at Raj as the one. So unless someone was setting us both up, I just don't understand.
The data Miss Kellis has accumulated is strangely similar to Mr. Pattle's. A third party seems likely.
Looks like someone is using both you and Raj to cover their tracks.
They need pretty high-level access for that. Still, it's better than thinking Raj could have done this. But it means all the data I have is useless. Wish I had access to the security cams. I bet we could find something there.
Oh, guess who
You
has
stay put,
access?
so whoever did this doesn't realize we're onto them. I'll check out the security cams.
It's me. I have
Raj,
access.
you there?
Yes. How did it go? Is it really her?
Wasn't her. She had proof pointing at you. I figure someone's been messing with you both. Just keep a low profile and don't talk to anyone. I'm on it.
Who's this girl? Lainey?
Pathfinder, it's good to see you. Word is there's been trouble on the station.
Where'd you hear that?
We just got here. How did you know that already?
Word gets around.
Does it now?
People talk to me. Anyway, as soon as we establish outposts, everything will even out. I'm sure of it.
Who's Lainey to us?
What about your family?
I'm an orphan.
Oh.
My parents died on the Mindoir colony when it was attacked years ago. No siblings. I left some friends and distant relatives behind, but I have friends here too. I love piloting, but I like the idea of going back to my roots and farming like my parents did. Someday.
Why did you join the initiative?
The most popular question on the station. Honestly, I wouldn't have known about this project if Nozomi hadn't reached out to me.
Nozomi?
Captain Dunn.
Oh.
Of all the
Oh, she's our pilot.
before, she's the best.
I understand now.
I've always been a wanderer at heart. When she asked me to be her pilot, how could I say no to the adventure of a lifetime?
Why is she like glitching out with her body? It's like glitching. It's like, what is happening?
How do you feel about all this now that we're here?
Hopeful. I know it's a rose-colored outlook, but someone's got to keep the positivity coming, right?
You right?
Have to go now. See you later.
Good luck.
Thanks, Lainey. That's sweet. You can talk to your crew. Well, she's not really part of our crew now, is she? Part of the human arc, I suppose. Oh, look, Captain Dunn's here as well. Let's talk to her.
Ryder.
Hello.
You're not on the bridge, Captain?
We powered it down. Can't afford to waste energy. Though Cryo Bay and Sam Note are exempt. And I told them to keep their hands off Alex's quarters. You have access now.
Thanks.
Hey, sorry about your father. He was really good at what he did. Just not so good at working with people. He was right about going planetside, though.
I wish he were still here. There's so much he could have taught me.
You'll do fine. You're off to a good start. If there's anything else I can help with, let me know.
Now that the Hyperion is docked, what will you do?
Normally, I'd supervise thawing out the colonists, but that's been put on hold. I hear you're the one helping resolve the issue. Good luck with that.
Thanks.
If someone had told you that you'd be in the Andromeda cluster even 5 years ago...
Are you kidding me? I'd have laughed them out of the quadrant. Although the way things are now isn't exactly what I was hoping for either. We all knew there was a possibility on arrival of less than ideal circumstances. When you sign up, you hope for the best and plan for the worst.
Good advice.
Why did you join the initiative? We're a long way from home.
How could I not? I love my job. Coming here, all this, it was just a logical extension of what I already do. Sailing through new stars, discovering new worlds. What self-respecting explorer could pass that up?
Okay.
Thanks for the talk.
All right. I request to submit administrators to harass and people to wake up. I'd better get to it. Good luck out there.
Alright, we need to go back now to deal with this panel thing. Oh, there's a container there. Whoa. Oh. Cryo Bay and operations. Interesting. Didn't Core say that our brothers in cryo? We should go there after we settle this mess. Excuse me. Security footage, day 522. Network access and stable. Wait. Network access instability detected. Timestamp scrambled. Playback corrupted.
This file is useless. Let's check another.
523. Network access instability regurgitated. Timestamp scrambled. Playback corrupted. Failsafe disabled. System required. Restore required.
Okay. And another scrambled file.
Interesting.
Coincidence seems unlikely.
Yeah, you don't say.
Let's check another.
525. Network access instability oh my god, please. Can I speak? Doesn't matter. Okay, it's the same stuff. Administer override required.
This file is also corrupted. Definitely not a coincidence. You'd need pretty high clearance to mess with the security camera files. Somebody working for Kandros, maybe.
That is the most probable scenario.
Think you can get enough out of the files to find a match using biometric scans, Sam?
The files were badly scrambled, but if I combine all the available identifiers, it might work.
Really?
Based on the limited information available, we are looking for a human male, assigned either to the Nexus or Hyperion. You will need to conduct scans from close proximity.
Got it.
Oh shit. A male? Why not check over here then? Hey, are you the one? This is so obvious.
Biometrics do not match.
Let me just walk up and scan people like I'm being shady. You.
Negative match.
What, really?
Tempest crew should report to the docking area at once.
Ah. Tempest crew? Oh, this one's like out and about. This dude?
This person is not a match.
You at the panel.
Scan results show a partial positive. Target is most likely suspect.
Confront Dale.
Dale Atkins reports to Kandros' department, assigned to station security.
Dale, we got some talking to do. Got some explaining.
Dale Atkins, right? We need to talk.
Look, not to be rude, but I have work to do.
Is that what sabotage is called these days? Work?
You're pretty arrogant for the new kid. You don't even know what's been going on.
Proof says you've been up to no good.
Figures. Screw this. Screw all you hypocrites on this station.
Whoa!
You weren't here when they kicked out our loved ones. Mutiny? We just wanted answers. My sister is out there. I don't even know if she's alive or...
I mean, why are you sabotaging the station, though? What does that prove? What does that help?
I'm sorry for what happened, but setting explosives isn't the answer.
Neither was sending people into exile because they didn't agree with policy. I don't care what you think. The mutiny leaders were right to demand to know what was going on.
You could have hurt people. Killed them.
Like those who got killed when the leadership had the Krogan stomp on my friends?
Mm.
I'm done talking. I confess, it was me. Do whatever you want.
As in, we're gonna let him go? Or it's not up to us, as in we're gonna turn him in? We are leaning towards a more sympathetic Ryder. We have been doing that. We feel more with our heart than our logical brain, I think that was. Our logic. So I think we will let him go.
We can't let you stay on board. There's no saying what else.
Oh shit!
Wait, you'd let me go?
If you call exile letting you go, sure. You leave and you don't come back.
I'll leave.
I'm assuming they might have done something worse to him, though. Alright, what's on this? This is where we need to go to Sam node, right? Alright, let's go to cryo? Hang on. What are we doing? Can we go check on our brother real quick? And then we'll go connect with Sam? Ah, I'm stuck. So we just told the dude to get out. Maybe he'll find his sister. Who knows? I don't know what they would have done to him if we just turned him into the authorities.
I'll make it right, Dash. I promise.
Nigel McCoy.
Pathfinder?
Hello.
I'm Nigel McCoy. Just got out of cryo.
Yes.
Welcome to Andromeda, Nigel.
Thank you. It's bittersweet, though. My little brother Dash was stationed on the Nexus. I just learned he died on Eos.
No.
Trying to start a settlement.
That's awful. I'm sorry, Nigel.
That is awful.
Yeah. We were gonna start families out here together. I have a pendant our father wore. Dash had its match. Will you reunite them?
Of course.
In his digital journal, he mentioned a spot on Eos where he'd go to think. If you could leave the pendant there.
That's so sad. Fisher!
Feeling a little better.
Looks like the muscle's bruised. The good news is the bone didn't break.
I'm sure the bastards were getting around to it.
Fisher, my dude, you're okay.
Fisher, glad to see you're doing better.
That was some expedition, hey? Captain said I'm going in the log as the first human to make contact with the Ket. And Kirkland's the first casualty. Wish it could have gone differently.
I'm sure there are decent aliens here in Andromeda too. We just have to find them.
Well, I heard you're Pathfinder now. Sooner you figure out where they're hiding, the better.
Will do. Chin up.
I mean... Hello, Doctor?
Ryder, good to see you. Damn shame about your dad, though. I'm sorry we couldn't save him.
I'm sure you did everything you could.
Yeah, but still, we lost a Pathfinder on my watch. Doesn't sit right.
I don't know what else you could have
My dad
done.
knew the danger. Part of the job.
Now I just need to make sure your brother here pulls through.
Are you staying here in the Hyperion?
You know that moment when you realize you're just getting too old? Ha, right, look who I'm talking to. Trust me, it happens. For me, it was Habitat 7. Watching you guys running around, dodging lightning and the cat, it's a young man's game. Pains me to admit it, but it's passed me by.
We'll miss you, Harry.
Just make sure to raise some hell once in a while, will you? I'm living vicariously through you.
Deal.
Oh, that sucks. We're not gonna have him as our doctor.
How's Scott doing?
His condition's stable. I see signs of REM activity in the brain, so he's dreaming.
Oh.
Means all the wiring still works.
Good.
How did this happen?
It was dumb luck, really. We hit the Scourge at the worst possible moment, just as the stasis revival was kicking in. It's a vulnerable moment, coming out of a 600-year nap, then wham! The circuit's fried and overloaded the neural pathways. Don't worry, I'm on it. We're not losing another Ryder.
Okay. Well, I'm glad he's watching over him.
How did you end up with the initiative?
Well, you reach a point in life where you wonder, is that all there is? I'd accomplished everything in the Milky Way I could. I was locked into a future of diminishing returns. So coming here was the world's biggest midlife crisis. A chance to wake up in the morning and feel hope instead of arthritis.
Oh, man. Okay.
That's all, Harry. Thanks.
This is our brother.
Don't be a stranger. If anything changes with Scott, I'll let you know.
He's just snoozing, man. I like how he's in the red and black instead of the blue and white like we are. It's a nice contrast. Where's Hayes? Is she okay? Oh, here she is.
Ryder.
Sup?
Hayes, how's the wound?
Doc says I'll live. So this goes from a life-threatening gunshot to a story I'll tell my grandkids someday.
Nice.
With no need to exaggerate. That was a tough fight on Habitat 7.
Yeah, it was.
Just glad to be on the other side of it.
Okay, that's all we get. And then Greer.
Greer, how you feeling?
Grateful. If you and Liam hadn't found me in that cave, God knows what those aliens would have done.
We couldn't leave a man behind.
Yeah, your father. And Kirkland.
We'll never forget their sacrifice. It's a brave thing, risking your life for the greater good.
Yeah. Just seems unfair. We barely got here. I'm sorry I'm not out there with you, but Kirkland was and I'm not cut out for this anymore.
Oh.
Understood. Habitat 7 was a nasty wake-up call. You take care, Greer.
You too. Thanks again.
So we got 2 people injured in the original Pathfinder team, and then he's just tapping out. So that's just them trying to get a whole new team to work with. I think we're done here. I shouldn't be... There's nothing to look at over here. There's just people waking up. Or being monitored. Alright, well, I'm glad we checked on our brother. I'm stuck. He's dreaming. He's doing a little sleepy bye. One thing I was disappointed about, I wish you could, I wish we had the dynamic of having Scott and Sarah together while you go out into the world. Where do we need to go? Habitation deck? It'd be cool if you could just bring your brother as a squad mate. Or sister if you picked, Scott. Just twins doing chaos and all that. I would love to have seen that dynamic. Oh well. Alright, we need to connect with Sam. Wait, did we look on this side? I'm stuck. For people? Guess there's no one. Alright.
What's the latest about Wickham?
What are you doing down here, sir?
Pathfinder, Captain Dunn said to seal your father's cabin from anyone but you. It's open now.
Oh, shit.
Printed books.
Reproductions of Lewis and Clark's journals. detailing their expedition in the 19th century.
Explains Dad's interest. They were Pathfinders too.
Wow. I guess technically, yeah, they were.
Your father's first sidearm, a memento of his early Alliance service.
I bet that saw plenty of action.
Alec's first kill occurred in combat during the First Contact War.
Oh, wow.
Back when Turians were the enemy. Crazy times.
It's the Normandy! What? Yoink. Oh, does that mean we get collection of ships? Ship models as well? Coffee? Ooh.
The coffee machine Mom got for Dad. He was so busy designing you. Needed the caffeine.
I did not realize I owed my existence to a bean.
And now you know what humility feels like.
Oh, Sam, your existence to a bean. That's hilarious. Alright, what's this? Archive system.
What's on here, Sam?
Your father's personal logs. Several of them are encrypted.
What do you mean encrypted? Milky Way departure.
The day is finally here. We're pushing off from Earth. We'll jump through a few relays first, then we hunker down for the long trip across dark space. It's daunting thinking about all the hopes and dreams aboard the Hyperion. I certainly have my own. I wasn't the husband or father I should have been. Here's hoping 600 years can change a man.
He wasn't the husband or father. Sorry, archaeologist. Is that our boo? Is that in reference to Liara? Love of my life? Dr. Liara Tassoni, yes.
Sam, this is a reminder about Dr. Liara Tassoni. She's an Asari archaeologist I corresponded with a few years back.
Ooh.
She's got experience studying ancient cultures. Make sure the team gets her research. Could be useful in Andromeda.
Liara Tassoni, huh?
Yeah.
She studied the Protheans. When my team used to dig up artifacts, we'd debate her work. She had some pretty controversial theories, as I recall. Never gained much traction.
I have loaded Dr. Tassoni's research onto data pads.
Oh, shit. Dr. Tassoni's message number 1.
Hello, Alec. This is Dr. Tassoni. I'm flattered you contacted me. Most scientists dismiss my work, but I'm young and Asari, and they are getting older. So we will see who has the final word. In the meantime, I'm happy to pass along my research. I hope your team finds it useful. Hello, Alec. I received your message. I must say the thought of exploring another galaxy has my head spinning. I am honestly not sure how people could survive a trip like that. And anyway, I could not bear to leave the Milky Way behind. There is so much about the Protheans I still hope to learn here. So much potential wisdom to tap. I wish you much good luck and future success.
Is her messages set on, before she joined Shepard? Final entry.
Dunn's agreed to a scouting mission on Habitat 7.
Oh.
I'm gearing up now. I'm worried about Scott. Dr. Tapero says he'll be fine, but he's my son. How can I not worry? I hate to leave him like this. It's these moments when you wish you told your children you love them more often. Or ever.
Aww.
Which brings me to the tough part. Kids, if anything happens to me, there are things you're gonna find out. I hope you'll understand.
That's so vague and ominous. What do you mean things we're gonna find out? Can we do the encryption?
That log is inaccessible at this time.
Why? Fine. I'm assuming the others will be as well. Oh. Audio excerpt. Activate.
I am Dr. Liara Tassoni.
Oh.
And I've spent several decades researching ancient Protheans. It is common knowledge that the Protheans were an advanced race that flourished in the Milky Way about 50,000 years ago, then went extinct. Even at the time of this writing, the year 2182, their culture remains a mystery. During my studies, I have developed some practices that can be used when analyzing any ancient culture. I hope they may prove useful for the research community.
Oh, wow. Oh, there's another one over here.
When studying a dead race, the most obvious problem is the lack of an observable population.
Where's my subtitles?
This raises the question, when is a species truly extinct? The Prothean civilization spanned the galaxy, and it took centuries to confirm that all members of the species really had died out. While it's possible that living Protheans may be found in a hidden pocket of the galaxy
They are.
the chances are statistically trivial. Once an extinction is confirmed, the study's nature moves from sociology to exoarchaeology.
One more excerpt.
When studying an extinct race, it is important that our preconceptions and current knowledge not color the facts. We must look to the evidence itself. The Protheans constructed the Citadel and an incredible network of Mass Effect relays.
No, they didn't.
This speaks to a culture of the highest order. Such a monumental achievement surely must come from an enlightened race that was in harmony with its people, free of conflict and strife. Without the ability to study a living example, however, this can never be determined with 100% accuracy.
Oh, little baby Liara. She did not know. She did not know. Yeah, all her findings false. All her theories false. I mean, not all of them. Oh, I love hearing her voice. I miss her. Oh, hey, Sam. What we doing?
Hello, Sarah. Welcome back to Sam Node.
Hello.
I've adjusted my connection to your implant. The headache you experienced before shouldn't reoccur.
Good. Thank you.
What was that about? You said we need to discuss something confidential?
You should know certain facts before you leave on your expedition. It seemed best we speak alone.
Why?
Sam, if we're going to work together, you can't keep hiding things from me.
Apologies. I am simply following your father's wishes.
What was he keeping secret?
My true capabilities. Alec overrode the implant's safety protocols. It allows me unrestricted access to the Pathfinder's physiology.
And that's me now.
And only you. I can act as a force multiplier, dramatically enhancing your motor and neural skills when required. Alec called them profiles. They provide unique tactical augmentation during combat.
He was like...
Your father preferred to keep this fact to himself.
Oh boy, this seems like a big decision. That's why he was saying them when he was out in the field. What kind of writer do we want to be? Secrecy breeds paranoia? It does. Oh god, the music, why?
Keeping things like this secret just makes everyone suspicious, like you're up to something.
Alec didn't think others would understand. He viewed it as a symbiotic relationship, benefiting us both.
What do you get out of this?
Though I'm artificial in design, I am fully sentient.
What?
Far beyond what even the Initiative understands.
I don't follow. You're an AI, so what's different?
I am a new form of AI, drawing directly from the human experience. Your implant is my window into the world.
Will it hurt?
That's pretty amazing.
But beyond what many people will accept, your father knew some would fear it.
Yeah, he's got a point. So, what does this mean for the two of us?
I find myself in an unusual position. Though I had access to your father's experiences, there is a gap in my understanding.
How so?
He placed a block on portions of my memory array.
Why?
Perhaps so when you asked me what his plan was, I wouldn't know.
Wow.
And Dad strikes again.
But not without recourse. The further you explore as a Pathfinder, the more blocks will be removed. Perhaps you should begin in your father's quarters.
I already went there.
In the meantime, unless you have more questions, your new ship awaits.
Thanks.
Whoa, profiles. Profiles allow Sam to reconfigure Ryder's implant for superior battlefield performance. Select a profile and press X to activate it. Oh, hello? So we're Sentinel, because that's who we chose before. Oh, we can also rank up each profile. Ah. Gotcha. So maybe we should get a biotic ability. So it's 12 points each invested in biotics and tech. Okay, these are cool though. I do like this. What does favorites mean? Oh, different loadouts? Oh, wow. What do we like here? What do we want? Let's see. Ooh. Okay, yeah, instead of barricade, we could do backlash. Hold button. What's Lance do? Ooh. Barrier would also be pretty cool. Just the little video they show for it. Sure, we'll learn it. Cool. Yes, confirm. Oh, can we talk to Sam some more?
Welcome back, Sarah.
I take it you're based here in Sam Node?
Correct. This is where my core processing unit resides. However, using quantum entanglement communication, I remain in constant touch with you and the Pathfinder mission team, even over great distances.
What are your capabilities?
Each arc houses a SAM, Simulated Adaptive Matrix. Each is an artificial intelligence designed by Heleus Ryder to support Pathfinders and their teams.
But AI is illegal in the Milky Way. How did my dad get around that?
Exceptions were made. The initiative deemed his research vital to the mission. Our design was conducted in secret.
Oh, there's other SAMs. So there's other SAMs with the other Pathfinder teams. Are they not? What are they doing?
So there are other SAMs out there?
Correct. However, your father continued to modify my own routines until the Hyperion's departure.
Oh.
I am the most advanced SAM in the initiative.
So they're not as advanced as this SAM, so they probably don't have as good as an advantage as we do. That kind of sucks for them.
What more can you tell me about my implant?
The implant itself provides me with direct access to your senses. I can see, hear, and experience the same stimuli you do while in the field. This raw data enables me to provide real-time feedback and analysis of the situation.
Then Dad added the secret sauce.
The secret
restrictions on
sauce.
my access to Pathfinder physiology.
Uh-huh. Just promise you won't fry my brain or anything?
Trust is an important concept in any relationship. Alec taught me that.
Oh.
I will not fry your brain. It would end badly for both of us.
Me more than you. Do you know anything more about Scott's condition?
I monitor Dr. Carlisle's reports. He is providing Scott with the very best care possible. I'm afraid there is nothing more to be done at this time.
Well, thanks, Sam.
What did he mean by a symbiotic relationship?
Symbiosis is a mutually beneficial relationship between two life forms. A flower provides nectar to a bee, who in turn provides pollen for the flower. The bee gains nourishment, and the flower can propagate. In similar fashion, my own evolution was shaped by your father's experiences, and will now expand with yours. In return, I provide you with capabilities and analysis beyond normal human faculties. we each benefit.
Okay, which one of us is the flower? Which one of us is the bee?
That's all for now.
Of course.
Well, thanks, Sam. Alright, now I guess we go this way. Even though we've already been in here. Whoa, what the hell is this? A memory trigger? Sure.
Sam? What was that?
An eidetic trigger, related to your father, and the portions of my memory array he locked.
What triggered it?
Alec tied it to your progression as Pathfinder, not to a location. Puzzling as it may be, my programming is clear. Locating more of these triggers will unlock the memories. One of your father's memories is now accessible.
Oh shit.
Return to Sam node on the Hyperion
Oh
to
shit.
investigate further.
Alright, yeah. We'll do that. First memory, bruh. Alright, Sam.
Ryder,
Lay it on
the
me.
blocks your father placed on my array are opening. I can now recall specific memories, which Alec wanted you to see.
Wait. I can actually see his memories?
Yes.
Oh shit.
You will experience them via your implant.
Okay. Something new every day.
Let's do it. Let's play the memory.
Let's see it.
This memory is from the time when your father was posted on the Citadel.
Oh shit, the Citadel. We're going back.
Alec, your recommendations will never fly. Artificial intelligence?
Who's this?
It's our best option.
If the Council gets wind of this, it'll set humanity standing back decades. You're overreaching.
Ambassador Goyle, I'm the military attaché on the Citadel. My mandate is clear. Find an edge for Earth.
And AI is your answer?
We need to catch up. The Asari, the Solarians, they're centuries ahead of us.
But it's illegal.
Whoa.
Their rules, not ours. Why deny Earth an advantage?
Define this advantage.
It will set us free. We're prisoners of our own five senses. There's a reality greater than ours that we can't perceive, but an AI can.
How?
By augmenting our own abilities and adding a few new ones.
Well, none of that stopped those Geth from revolting.
Because they were separate from their creators. But AIs and humans interface directly, experiencing the world together, benefits both.
Yeah?
There's no creator to revolt against.
Because we're basically the same
Sorry,
person?
Alec. We can't take the risk. I appreciate your work, but your request will be denied.
Huh.
Alec?
Ellen, what did the doctor say?
Is that our mom?
Told me to appreciate the time I have left.
Oh!
There's no cure, Alec. It's terminal.
Not on my watch.
Is that Mama?
Wow, hearing Mom again. I never knew that's how Dad found out.
Alec was a stubborn man.
I would hope so. Mom's life was worth fighting for.
It would seem his obstinance extended to me as well.
Nobody wanted to listen. The idea of you scared people too much. After this, Dad moved us back to Earth to care for Mom. Wonder why he wanted me to see this.
Perhaps it was the beginning.
Of what?
Unknown. Private audio logs are now available in your father's quarters.
Oh shit.
I detect additional memories, but they are currently locked. They may yet hold answers.
Okay, I'll keep working on it.
Thanks, Sam.
That's all for now.
Of course.
So our mom's dead from a terminal illness. I guess we just find more of those little specks of whatever in the air as we go around the galaxy.
Your father's personal logs.
Ellen's disease.
Amazing how life can change in an instant. Suddenly my career doesn't matter. This incredible woman I've been married to all these years. She's facing the end. All I think about are the times I wasn't there for her. Well, that's going to change. It occurs to me that Sam might be more than I ever imagined.
Yeah, okay. So what's Sam gonna do to help you? Was he trying to, like, get Sam ready to implant into Mama's brain or something to help her. I don't really know what her disease is. They didn't really explain that. Where do we go? Oh, here we go. Go to your ship. So I guess we're gonna find out more about our mama through Papa's logs. Interesting. Alright, let's get to our ship finally. We've been on the Nexus way too long in my opinion.